Hello, I'm here for your tip day in May for May 13th. And don't forget that this is my last tip of the day, tip a day for this week. So I won't be here Friday, I won't be here Saturday, and then we'll start again with a new batch on Sunday. Today I want to talk to you about using our loose sequins. Okay, this is mostly about attaching them, but I just thought I'd talk to you about a few other things as well while I have them all out. And as you can see, there's quite a selection. There's, oh, that's not sequins. There's the rose gold, so pretty. This is the gold. Gold stars, shiny. Silver stars, and then the pearlescent flowers, so beautiful. Now these three, unless you're very brave, I probably would not recommend using these singly. So they're just so small. And then here's the regular silver. It's mixed with white. Got your Christmas medley, the usual colors. There's some mini hearts. Not sure what these are made of. It's not plastic, but anyways, they're kind of cool. Halloween. I can't remember what this collection is from. This might be some stuff I bought not from close to my heart. I don't recognize these colors. And then here are the crafty ones. These are the bright multicolored. And then julep. And I do have bluebell, but I believe I've got it out right now somewhere. The project I'm working on. Okay, so first things first, they're very staticky. So when you first get them, I highly recommend that you put them into some kind of a container that's got a secure lid. All right, they're really hard to work with in the bag. Okay, and then the next thing you might want to do is, because they're so staticky, is just put your embossing buddy or your anti-static pouch into that and just give it a bit of a shake. All right, and what that will do is just get some of the powder from the embossing buddy into the container. I'm just going to do this one more time just to make sure it's all mixed up, and that will help it. I haven't found anything that completely gets rid of the static, but that helps a lot. All right, so now what did I do? Oh, there it is. Okay, so they're kind of awkward to work with, but they're a lot of fun and you can really do a lot of stuff with them. All right, so I think probably I got out the best things to use to work with them. Tweezers, pokey thing. This is a multi-purpose tool, and then this thing has and every time I open it, it's like this, has a sticky thing on the end of it. Okay, this isn't bad. All right, all the sticky comes out all the time, so I don't know how to deal with that. Anyways, this works if you want to just try and move around a few and get a couple up here so you can look at them better, like that. Okay, these are good if you want to just work your way through and pick one or two up. You can put them into the holes in the center of the sequence and see if those are the ones that you want. If they're not, you can just scrape them off and put them back in the container. And if they are the ones you want, then no problem. You can just take it out like this and just set it down on your piece of cardstock or whatever you're decorating. Okay, excuse me. Lastly is the tweezers. I would recommend very fine tipped tweezers. All right, tweezers like this don't really work so well. They've got a much bigger, thicker, more awkward tip on them. I use these, as you can tell, because they're all bent. I use these for big things like holding my cardstock if I'm heat embossing. So they're mostly for. Okay, so I tend to use my tweezers more, my fine tip tweezers. All right, and I can just pick up one that I see that I think I might like. And yes, that's the one I want. And then I just set it down. So the static is pretty good on these right now. Okay, now as far as placement goes, glue dots really is the best way to go. You can try, I don't know what's wrong with my throat tonight. You can try liquid glue if you want. I haven't had much luck with it. I just seem to make a mess, but I use these two sizes of glue dots the most. Okay, one is, whoops. One is the small and one is the micro. No, sorry, mini. So these are mini. These are micro. Okay, and I put them on my work surface, like the paper or cardstock that you're going to actually put the sequin on. That's where I put my glue dot. And then I find what I want in here. I think I want a white one. It's easier for you to see. And I'm using a bigger one because it's easier for you to see. But it works the same with the smaller ones. Okay, and then you just press it down onto your glue dot. And that's really all there is to it. And I'll show you a smaller one here. Let's see it. There it is. Okay, and same thing, just like that. Now with the really small sequins in there, all right, I'm going to use another one of these micro dots. And I'm going to grab a really tiny one. Okay, and you see this is what you're up against. You can actually see the glue dot behind it. So one thing you can do is you can just scrape it off the cardstock and try and stick as much as you can underneath the glue dot, or pull some of it off until you have less showing. The other thing you can do is you can grab, oops, that's a bigger one. Where'd I put them? You can grab your dot like this. Where's the camera? There. Okay. And what I'm going to do is just put it down on the paper very lightly. And then with my tweezers, I'm just going to work it into a smaller hole. And you want to do this without touching it too much. Okay, and then you can take your very tiny sequin. I'm trying to pull this one off. Reuse, right? Reduce, reuse, recycle. Okay, and then just lower it down on your little pile of glue dot. Once you get them all done, it doesn't really show like that you got a little pile of glue dot there. Yeah, you won't even notice. And it actually helps your sequin get noticed a little bit better. All right, that is it for loose sequins. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments, and we will be talking to you on Sunday night, which will be 16th, May 16th. Enjoy your weekend, and we will talk to you soon.